Okay, so here's an exercise that I've shown before without any sort of speaking or direction. I call this the floating arms, mainly because your body is sort of floating, but not really. Your feet are floating. There is a modification for it that doesn't involve the floating, but I kind of like the name. So we're going to call this floating arms. I'm going to tilt this down so you can see the action down here because you're going to be on the ground. So I want you to have your dumbbells available. Dumbbells that are an appropriate weight for you to do bicep curls, overhead press, and a skull crusher with at least one of the dumbbells, okay? So at a certain point in time, you're going to ditch one of the dumbbells if necessary. So the beginning modification for this exercise is with your heels down in the same body position in which you would do Russian twists. So we have a lower spine flexion. So your tailbone is curved up. You're sitting on your glutes, not on top of your tailbone. So your tailbone is tucked up. Your heels are on the floor. Important note here, you will not be hunched and completely curved over. Your chest should be lifted and open, and that's challenging for those core muscles because we don't want to sit like this where your back is now in extension. You want your muscles pulled in, again, so that you're held and controlled in flexion. You will have your dumbbells, okay? And we're going to do, and I'll show quick in the modification, we'll do bicep curls, then we'll do two variations of overhead press, double arm, and we'll do single arms. And the last exercise, as I said, with one of the weights in this position is a skull crusher, okay? So the advanced modification for those exercises is the floating, which is, again, spine flexion, feet floating in the air. So you have this V shape, spine flexion of the lower spine or the lumbar. Chest is open. We do our bicep curls. We do our overhead press double whoop or single. And then we'll do skull crushers here. Now that is a challenge, as you could see. Even with just 1 or 2 repetitions, I nearly lost my balance. And that is the challenge here, is to maintain that stability and that balance using those core muscles. So it goes from being a simple arm exercise, chest exercise, shoulder exercise, tricep exercise, to being multifunctional for the core and the upper body. And also with the legs floating, it actually becomes a little bit of legs work as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a round of those exercises and also explain that single arm overhead press because it has a little extra something involved with it. So we're going to go ahead into your position, whichever you choose. Curved under, tuck that lumbar spine, shoulders are open, and we're going to take 10 curls, 9, or floating 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the hands. Now we're going to go to overhead press. Heels down or up. Here we go. Pressing up 1, 2, 3. Now this is just traditional over the head, ending at the shoulders. 5 or 90 degrees, whatever you prefer. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to go down, grab one of your weights or both if 2 is appropriate for you. Let's do our skull crusher. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to show 10 for now. 4. Elbows going forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring that down. Okay, so the last exercise I'm going to show you is exactly the same position, but it's going to be a single arm, alternating arm, overhead press. Now the reason I'm separating this from those 3 is because it involves a little bit of spine movement, torso movement, to get the most out of the exercise. So I'm going to show you from 3 different angles. From the side, facing you front, and facing you back, so you can really see all the little intricacies of the movement. So, starting with side facing, and I'm going to show you both with the heels down and with the heels up. So, I'm just going to show you a few reps. Arms start just like your overhead press. You have that lower spine flexion, heels on the floor or floating. You do one arm up overhead, then the other arm up overhead. Now you can see I have a little bit of a torso rotation. Okay? I'm gonna face you next. This way you can really see what's happening with my shoulders. Then when I face the back, you'll get a really good visual of what's happening to my back. So same position, tucked under, open chest, floating feet. Actually, I'm gonna put my feet down so you can see what's happening with my abs. We're gonna press one up and then down. Other one up and down. Notice there's a little bit of rotation, a little bit of a lateral bend on the arm that's down. Good. And yes, good. Perfect. And you can see how that was all stabilizing and how one side was rotating, was getting my my internal and my external obliques on both sides with each bit of rotation. I'm going to turn to the back so you can see what's happening on the back side of my body. And I'm going to keep my feet down for this one. Cheat just a little bit. All right, so holding those dumbbells. I have that lower spine flexion. My chest is open. Hands are at my shoulders. We're pressing one up and pulling down. One up and pulling down. Now you can probably see a little bit of the rotation and the lateral bend on the side of the arm that is down. And I'm really reaching up for the ceiling with the arm that is up. Now with those, as with the other exercises I showed, I recommend about 10 sets, so that'd be 10 with each arm, per set, which is ridiculous. So I would say 10 alternating reps per set. And you can do as many sets of these as you need to get to failure. They are exhausting because we're working with lots and lots of muscle groups all at one time for stabilization and balance, as well as all those big muscle groups that are working primarily. So add this in on upper body day. Obviously I did biceps and triceps, so it's a push and a pull. But you can add this into a HIIT program. You can do this on core day with a light dumbbell. It's sort of all-encompassing. So just kind of try to fit it into any of your workouts. And I hope you enjoy the challenge. It really is one of my favorite new, challenging, total body moves. Thanks a lot.